Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Yes, it's a new year, same old raps. Okay, you might be wondering, girl, where you been at? Lifing. Struggling mentally and things of that nature. However, we are back, okay? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a new year. You're watching raps in real life. Thank you so much for coming back. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Even though I'm an inconsistent creative, you keep coming back and I love you for it. Hi, hello, how you doing? If this is your first time coming across this face on Beyonce and Blue Ivy's internet, then hey, welcome. I'm Rabs, and this is Rabs in Real Life, where I talk about beauty, dating, fashion, plus size fashion to be precise, and all of the things that plague a middle-aged millennial woman, okay? So if that's your thing, if you want to come along for the bumpy ride that we're on together, then by all means, stick around. Subscribe, share, phone a friend, text a friend, tell a friend, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of the content as, however sporadic as it may be. Please, join the family, Anyway, so it's a new year. What can I say? January is rough. So I'm officially choosing to start my new year. My 2022 starts in February. The month of love. And so for the month of February, hopefully, all of my consistent content will be love focused. Love of self, because that's important. Love of neighbor, because that's also important. So that's where we're starting, really. So if you've been watching my channel for any number of months, weeks, whatever, or any period of time you've been following my social media, then you know that I am a single Pringle. But as of late, your girl's been going on dates and things. And as I said, I think in the last video, the dating pool has pee in it. So, and rusty pennies, and maybe even some poo. So I'm treading very lightly. Child. But, I'll be documenting, my experiences dating as a millennial, middle-aged woman in the 242. So if that interests you, then stick around. So today, I don't know if you guys remember, but in 2021, there was a lot of talk about relationship red flags, right? So we all basically know what they are, people who are inconsistent, people who lie, people who, who can't keep it 100, all those things, red flags. But it got me to thinking, what are some of the green flags? Like, what would you consider a green flag for someone that you're dating or that you've just met? Ladies and gentleladies, I have a list. Yes, I have a list. It's not a very long list, but in my opinion, it's a pretty comprehensive list. And so we are going to go through some of the things that I consider to be green flags in dating and relationships, as you're getting to know someone, or if you're dating someone, if you've been with someone for a really long time. My first dating green flag is, and this may sound weird, but it's literally treating your potential date or someone that you're interested in like the stranger that they are. I know that sounds weird, but think about it. When you're getting to know someone, you really don't know that person at all. You have no idea what makes them tick. They are actually strangers to you. You know what I mean? And so I find that I specifically, and I'm talking about me, this may not work for everybody, but I'm talking about me. I find that when a man treats me like the stranger that I am, I like that, because I'm going to treat you like a stranger till I know you, friend. I'm going to treat you like a stranger. And that doesn't mean not expressing interest. That means having clear boundaries. You know what I mean? Immediately, one of the things that I've learned while dating, or I've noticed while dating, is that men will immediately jump to pet names. I ain't your baby. I'm not your boo. I'm not your babes. I'm not your bae. I'm not none of that. My name is a rapper. That's what my mama called me. Well, she don't call me that. She's called me Chi-Chi. But that's what my mama named me. That's my name. It's on my government IDs. I'd like to be referenced. by my name. You know what I'm saying? I mean, babe boo and all that. It's cute, but who else you calling that? You know, I always tell dudes that the way to my heart is actually high key the correct pronunciation of my first name. Like, if you could get my first name, like if you get my middle name, ooh, I meant like you for true. I meant like you for real. You know what I'm saying? But literally, I find that I am drawn to people who set boundaries. Treat me like the stranger that I am, but someone that you're interested in. There's a balance, obviously. You know, don't baby boo me to death. I think a good way to sort of navigate that space, if you agree with me, is to go on like friend dates. So you don't necessarily have to be alone with people, because, you know, sometimes, especially for women, that's not safe to be alone with people that you don't know anyway, because some of y'all niggas strange, you know. Yeah, some of y'all kind of rapey. No offense. I mean, offense all taken, but you know what I'm saying? Like, some of y'all are rapey. And so maybe it's not safe. So I always find that hanging out in groups or in friend dates, you know, group dates, that's a really good way to sort of feel someone out, set a boundary, you know, sort of treat them like a stranger, but someone you're still trying to get to know. You know, I think that is a definite green flag. Which leads me into my next thing, respecting boundaries. This is a tough one because a lot of people take the expression of boundaries as you don't like them, or, you know, whatever it is. But a boundary is a boundary. I had a guy that was interested in me, and he kept calling me his wife. Nigga, I don't know you. I don't know if I like you. Why you calling me your wife? I'm not your wife. I mean, it sounds like something really stupid, but that's a boundary. And I said, hey, can you not call me that? Like, we're getting to know each other, but could you not call me that? Don't be manifesting a ring for my finger. No, don't be doing it. I don't like that. And he refused. He outright refused, even though I said, hey. And I said it as nicely as I could. I'm like, could you not call me wife? Like, I have a name. You could use it. You know? He refused, and that was a red flag to me, because if you can't respect a simple boundary, like, call me by my name. Call me by my name. If you can't respect that boundary, can I trust that you'll respect any boundaries? Probably not. So, yeah, that's another green flag for me. Expressing interest, but respecting boundaries. A third green flag is that he has a life outside of me. Oh my God. I just said to someone the other day, I like you, but I'll send you home. Like, go home. I don't care how much I like you. Go home. Give me a chance to miss you. Have something going on outside of me, because as much as I say I want to be in a relationship, which is true, I do not want to be someone's be all and end all. I don't want to be the sun that rises in the morning and the moon that, you know, rises at night. I want you to have a life. Please. You know, have hobbies. Have friends that you can hang out with. Have friends that we can hang out with together even, you know. But have a life outside of me, please. And speaking of friends, I find it to be a green flag when I find out that you have really long-lasting, long-standing friendships. Like people you've been friends with for a really long time that ain't family, that ain't cousins. You know that? But like people who you have known for a very long time and you maintain those friendships. And especially if they're like healthy friendships with people who hold you accountable and people who push you to be your best. Oh, I love that. I love that. I love that for you. I love that for us. You know what I'm saying? Because my friends, I have the same group of friends. You know, Drake say no new friends. I mean, I have new acquaintances, but honestly, like people I friend, I maybe have 2 new ones in the last 20 years. Like people who I call friend in the last 20 years. Two new people added to the crew. The rest of these heifers, I've been new. Some I've been new since 8th grade. And I maintain those friendships. And I expect the person who I am interested in to also have similar healthy friendships. Long-standing and healthy friendships is definitely a green flag for me. Okay? Another green flag. Clear communication. Clear communication. I don't know if y'all can tell. Like, you may or may not know this about me, but I like to talk. Actually, conversation is how I build intimacy with someone. If I talk to you, if I'm comfortable talking to you, we are building intimacy, and that's powerful. That's powerful. You know what I'm saying? And not just like, because it's the mental intimacy, as a good friend of mine put it, the mental intimacy that really, I think, binds people together, and the ease of conversation. So if you are a clear communicator and a good talker, child, Emily daughter gonna like you. I'm gonna like you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like that. I like that a lot. I like people who are clear about what they want, who don't make me guess. I like people who communicate when they're upset. And for me, I'm the kind of person, I reckless of my mouth. Sometimes I don't know what to let come out my mouth. And so I try not to communicate with people that I care about in anger, but I will eventually say, when I calm down enough, I will communicate things. If you're doing something and I don't like that, I will say, I don't like when you do this. Please don't do that, because that makes me feel this way. You know what I mean? So I expect similar, clear articulations of how you feel. If I do something to offend you or hurt your feelings, because Lord knows, it's likely. I done told y'all, I don't know what to let come up my mouth sometimes. Okay? So if I do something to hurt your feelings or upset you or make you angry, say that. Say, woman, you have crossed the line. You tiptoeing on my boundary and I don't like it. Say that so that I know. So that I know not to do that again. And hopefully I don't, because, like I said, I try not to do things in anger anymore. The older you get. But yeah, clear communication is very important, especially the older I get. I don't have time to try and figure out what you mean. I don't like being unsure. I don't like being uncertain, whether that's about how you feel about me or a particular situation. Just say, my guy, we grown. Just say what it is, friend, because I don't like that. I don't. Clarity of conversation, clarity in communication, green flag all the way. Let's see, on my list, the next green flag for me is someone who is not afraid to be vulnerable. Oh my God. Let me tell y'all something. Can I tell y'all something? There is something about a man who will just open up to me about his hopes and dreams and feelings. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. I do. I like that. I enjoy that. Honestly, I feel like you should absolutely talk to me about things that bother you, things that you're afraid of. Be vulnerable with me. We talking about that mental intimacy. All of that is related. Talk to me. I feel like there's a misconception that I will laugh you out of the room. I won't. One thing I know how to do is affirm. That's actually the way I show love, through words of affirmation. I know how to affirm. I will hype you up. I will talk you into your dreams. I'm real good at it. Yes, indeed. So I find it to be a really big red flag. And if someone is okay with being vulnerable, that says to me that they're emotionally mature. That says to me that they're emotionally available. That says that they want to build something real and tangible. I like that. Yes. Green flag all the way. I wish I had a green flag. Green flag all the way. Green flag all the way. And I think my final green flag is also related to that. But it is someone who makes space and allows me to also be vulnerable. Because I don't know if y'all know, but out in these streets, I got a reputation for being a G. You know what I'm saying? I'm a gangster. Okay, maybe not. But, I'm a tough cookie. It takes a lot to hurt me. It takes a lot to break me. But I hurt. If you cut me, I bleed just like everybody else. And so a green flag is definitely someone who allows me to be soft. I think it was Amanda Seal, she put out a video that said, if I'm hard with you, if I'm not soft with you, it means you haven't given me a reason. You haven't given me the space to be. And I find that a lot of guys just haven't given me the space to be my softest, most vulnerable, most feminine, most girly, most, because I got a sweet side or whatever. But you may never see that because you don't give me the space. So come on and be a green flag. Give me the space. Make it safe for me to be vulnerable. I think a lot of women are looking for that. I feel like, we spend a lot of time in the world being tough because we have to be. We are on the defensive because we have to be. We are guarded and protective of ourselves and our inner peace and our circle because we have to be. And sometimes it's just nice, damn it. You know what I'm saying? It's nice to think, oh, I don't have to be guarded with this person. That's definitely a green flag. I don't have to put up a wall with this individual, and I don't have to worry that if I let my guard down, this person won't use it against me in the future. So that's definitely a green flag for me. All right. So I think those are my green flags. I wasn't even counting. How many was that? Maybe 5 or 6. Those are my green flags. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any dating green flags that you are aware of. Sound off in the comments. Let me know. Am I on the money with some of these or am I way off base? I'd like to hear from you. I may not agree, but I'd like to hear from you anyway. So drop down in the comments. Let's get a conversation going. Till next time, guys. Bye.